Okay, so I decided not to bother with all those evil, nasty beholders or anything like that, and just decided to carry on to the next level because there wasn't very much. The only thing that I collected actually was a set of mithril mail, and he's decked out in mithril mail, he's decked out in torso plate and leg mail. There is a bit more treasure to be had, but we're at the Tomb of the Fire stuff, so we'll just press on. And if we look around here, there's another stairway downwards. Obviously we need to go down here, but over here we do get a... oh, I'm doing an old Dungeon Master type thing. We do get a scroll giving us more information. A scroll of darkness. So all these little spells I do need to scribble down, otherwise I will be in danger of forgetting them all. I have actually memorized. I mean, these collecting spells isn't exactly what I want to be memorizing, but I've never had a use for Scroll of Darkness. I don't know what it does, but I'll be happy to take it. Let's have a look at the other scrolls as well. Let's get rid of that one. This is Scroll of Fireball, which is one that we were looking for, so that will be coming immensely useful because we do have a fire spell, but it isn't that good because what it does is it needs us to be right next to them. And Scroll of Fire Shield, I'm sure that will come in handy. Still no lightning spells, maybe that's to come. But we can pick up a herder cap, so some more food that we don't really need, and this that we don't really need. Down here is the fire staff, and we basically need to collect more keys of Ra. Anyway, let's head down to the next part of the dungeon. We'll leave some food up here because we'll be returning to this place. Okay. Do I remember my weaken... what's that? We need to remember our weaken non-material being spells. So you guys... what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a few of these cheeses up here and store some food up here because we'll be coming back and we don't need to carry around quite so much food. Yeah, I think that should do it. It gives us plenty of stuff, plenty of room to carry. Yeah, I think we'll carry. Oh, for some reason I'm carrying these in separate. She's already got 2 of these. We don't need. She's carrying all kinds of cheeses and stuff that we don't need to carry. Yeah, so all that's our little food supply. We'll hope some rats don't get to it. And let's ready our non-material beings spells. Got him. Gosh, what was that? I don't really know what that creature was. Some sort of evil creature anyway. Does quite a lot of damage. He stole! I guess that was a giggler. But it wasn't. It was like a similar in appearance to a giggler. Let's get rid of our non-materials. Weaken non-material thing again. I think there's fireballs floating around here. Look at that, there's loads of these beasts. So we need to look out for the fireballs. But that was a giggler, and gigglers... there's that fireball. We'll kill this guy first. Right, that's one down. I'm not sure if they regenerate in this game. I remember this level being incredibly terrifying. because of these fireballs, because of these pits that open up all over the place. And because you don't, I mean, as a dungeon player, you kind of normally feel happy to be in really wide open spaces, but in this case, I missed. I thought he'd be right next to me. What's that? Another one! God, there's so many! I'm not sure if there are supposed to be this many. There's tons of them. That generator's working overtime. Anyway, it does make the game more interesting. Our mummies. I mean, these mummies shouldn't be too tricky. They're really slow. There's not too much treasure to be had in this on this level. I remember there being a delta, and these sparkly blue transporters, basically they deflect fireballs, so they curl fireballs, so they go all over the place to hit you. It's not very nice. These guys run away. I'm trying to find where I need to go now. There's not too much point in killing these, I think. They don't do too much damage. Oh, come on, let's kill this one. Ghost busting. Ah, here's the trap. Sure, we'll need to click on these, and some of these blow them away. I actually found the gigglers most difficult to cope with. These ghosts aren't too bad. At least I've got plenty of practice killing these ghosts. I think these are infinite actually in this they must be infinite. There you go, I'm leveling up at least. Oh, there's another trap. I'll take that. I'm sure this leads me somewhere useful. Apologies on this game because there is you can only turn 4 ways, so it can be quite confusing the way it goes. Right, let's grab our compass, because I'm sure we had one. Okay. Right, okay, so let's make sure it doesn't flip us around. We're heading east. Still heading east. And I also need to check the walls if there's a trap, because sometimes this is an infinite corridor unless you click on a trap, because I've been wandering down here for quite a long time. Oh, there you go, I've been transported right to the start again. Let's level these guys up. What do we need to increase the... We could increase them to thrust. That would be useful. Or armors. Let's have some light. God, the light doesn't last long now. That's my swords. And this guy... Assassination, improved backstabbing. Yeah, let's go for assassination, that would be useful. I'm going to inspect the walls, make sure that I'm the right place? Maybe we have to click on a trap somewhere else to activate this. Sometimes it does get kind of cunning. So it doesn't appear as if there is a trap. Oh, there you go, it just transported me back. Let's do the same thing on this side, see if there's a trigger on this wall. It doesn't seem to flip you around at least. All it does is teleport you to the start of the lengthy corridor. And I do not notice anything on the wall. Nope, nothing on the wall. Usually there's a tag here or a little button at the bottom. Yeah, I just got teleported. So, that wasn't very fruitful. Maybe we need to trigger something else to get me going. I can't see anything here. Maybe we'll just do a bit more ghost busting. Yeah, it's just this thing that I've already triggered. Oh, did my spell the wrong way around? Okay, let's click on that. I saw something open. All of this in Dungeon Master is very trial and error, you might have guessed. This looks like a ripe spot for well, I guess we can try and head down here. Okay. I see a mummy, but not much else. A fireball just whizzes past. Oh, I did something there. I don't think these guys can hit me, to be honest with you. I'm wearing mithril armour, and the Hulk's wearing heavy armour. They've both got large shields. They were having enough trouble with me when I had no equipment, so I don't think they'll cause too many problems. This is me right at the start. Doesn't seem to be anything for me to be triggering. Hello, mummy. Ah, here's something. A torch. A coin. I'm glad I threw away some of my food. Speed potion. That would be quite nice. Oh, I'll just hide over here in case anything hits me. I've never had much of a use for the speed potion, to be honest with you. He's getting quite hungry, so we'll feed him. Shock shield. Okay. Guess that'll be quite useful for those beholders. Rage potion. No idea what that is. You did have a spell in Dungeon Master where you could see through walls. I don't think they'll have that here. Okay, and nothing else. Anyhow, that's a nice find. Uh-oh, another... Okay. Let's kill this guy. Okay, that just triggered the secret room, so I guess that's what we're looking for. Wall switches to trigger secret rooms. That one doesn't do anything because we've been there already. So let's just make our way around the wall. We've been here, but we didn't figure out the end of this place. I switched it again, clicked on it again. Maybe this will allow me through. Run down this wall. Okay. No, basically. Still can't figure that thing out. We'll have to come back to it. Ooh! New area. 4 mummies. Okay, he's down. Oh, and we get a nice mace, a mace of order. Required skill, mace is 5, so I'm not going to be doing very much with that. Attack power 4, that's 14. And slower speed. Okay. It's nice to have. Oh, and full bombs as well. Which are fire bombs. Don't know why I'm carrying around that mace of order, to be honest. It's just a nice souvenir. I would ask you guys to let me... Ooh, what's this? Staff of Mana. And again, these staffs... Oh, okay, I just used up a fire shield. What does it do? Yeah, it does a fire shield. You can't actually cast spells. Whoa. Okay, narrowly avoided that one. I was going to say I hadn't noticed any fireballs going around, but obviously I'm wrong, because that looks suspiciously like a fireball. on this wall. Well, at least there's no ghosts. That's something. Where are you going? Where are these guys going? Oh, there's a door. Didn't notice that before. Okay, it's just a door with no purpose. I'm tempted to look at my auto map. Ah, here we go. We switched off all the teleporters, so the fireballs should just harmlessly... Oh, here they are, actually. Let's run away from here, because this is where the fireballs are launched. So that's the origin of all the fireballs. What do we get in here? A skull key. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep hold of that chest. Look, that is not what I want. Okay, so it still fires fireballs, but originally, you see, there was a teleporter here that transported it elsewhere, and you can use these things to switch on these clever blue transporters. Well, that one blue transporter, and that was where all the fireballs originated from. Oh, big cheese. You can eat that big cheese. And let's open this door with the skull key that I've got. No! Does not work. Okay. So at least we know where we can go. Or where we have to end up going. We just need somewhere to put our skull key. This seems to be directing us down here. Okay, I'm gonna have to check the map, otherwise I'm actually getting nowhere. Right, let's check our map. Oh, that's not it. That's the A door. Close to the stairs. So we haven't explored this area or this area. And we'll just cover this area, although I don't think there's too much for us to find. Yeah, there's nothing there. This just seems to be a big open area. I'll just finish out mapping the rest of it. The old school version of this game doesn't actually have... You do get a version where you don't get to auto map. So you actually have to get out a piece of graph paper and do it all yourself. It's not too much fun to do. Okay, that's explored everything, so I just need to find myself a door. Oh, hello. These things obviously regenerate because I've cleared out the area. Okay, what I'll do, I'm gonna take a quick break there and try and rack my brains for where to go next.